Good afternoon, I'm Dan Martin. It's a story we first brought you on 27 First News this morning. More than a dozen inmates causing a disturbance inside Trumbull County Jail late last night. Now they'll all likely face disciplinary action today. First News reporter Jerry Ricciuti is live in Warren with the very latest on what happened overnight inside the jail and if all parts of the building are now secure. Jerry?
Good afternoon, Dan. We can tell you that all is quiet this afternoon inside the Trumbull County Jail. This after an incident last night, shortly after 11 o'clock. Sheriff Tom Altier tells me one of the inmates in Pod 2B of the jail, an inmate area for nonviolent offenders, 44-year-old Julius Jordan, who's in that pod serving a 6-month sentence for cocaine possession, refused to go into his cell for the night around 11 o'clock, as I said, because corrections officers would not give him a certain pain medication or certain non-prescription medication. That prompted a few other inmates to refuse to go into their cells at that time. But the sheriff tells me corrections officers were able to make short work of the situation, convincing them all to go into their cells for the evening and be locked down in about 15 or 20 minutes. There was never any force used to get those inmates back in their cells, and all ended peacefully about 15, 20 minutes later. The pod is still under lockdown this afternoon. The sheriff tells me that's to send a message to all of the inmates, not only in that pod, as well as the rest of the jail. We'll explain more on that coming up tonight at 5 and 6. For now, live in Warren, I'm Jerry Ricciuti. Dan?